Tilly. And board 2, Craig Nixon, Robin Young.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Patchway Labour Club in Bristol.
Patchway Labour Club for your Amateur Darts Circuit Undisputed Series in association with Winmore. We move on to your European title match. Will you please welcome first onto the stage the challenger, a former World Championship runner-up and a Players' Championship Finals winner in 2011. It's the artist, Kevin Painter.
So, walk-ons complete. Welcome back to the Patchway Labour Club in Bristol for the Undisputed Series and our featured match for the European title. On the line, a second defence from stepping up to the hockey for his warm-up darts, James Ruthless Richardson. And the challenger, the artist Kevin Painter. And when the whole ADC belt match
It's James to throw first for the ball.
they were designed for players like this, who you would know would show
Outside the 20.
real determination to win the biggest
25.
crowns.
It's the best of 19 legs for your European title. It's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
So KP wins the bull. Best of 19, unless it goes the distance, in which we have to go 2 clear. But we'll see if we need to go that far.
100.
The opening visit, away with a ton. Matching strides early. Match 5 of 6 of the Undisputed Series. And 4 cracking matches we've had already.
96.
Congratulations to the ADC, Steve Brown, our CEO, and Scott Hunt, the head of global operations, for putting a card together like this.
45.
The non-streamed matches will be available over the next coming days, but this one coming to you live on Facebook and on YouTube. Sit back and enjoy
100.
this one.
140. 95.
If I was forming up a book for this match, I would certainly be looking at the over 16.5 total legs. A real cracker in store.
95. Kevin, you require 110.
Treble 18 for double.
54. James, you require 121.
For an early break. Treble 11 or single. He wants the bullseye for a 15-dart break.
86. Kevin, you require 56.
Double top just snuck in.
Game shot on the first leg. Kevin Painter.
17-dart hold to throw.
Throw first. Game on.
And despite all the experience from the former world runner-up, it's still a nerve settler to win the opening leg.
139. 96.
James Richardson looking to reply and get off the mark himself. A grade 2 treble visit to open proceedings in leg 2.
100.
And for Kevin, it's been very much
87.
getting the love back for the game again, doing extremely well on the World Seniors Tour, and loving the exhibitions, the exhibition circuit,
56.
which I was in attendance in the Hotel and Apartments Club in Blackpool on Tuesday. A cracking afternoon that was.
58. 60.
First to a finish is Ruthless on 146.
42. James, you require 146.
6 darts if required. If required.
76.
There will be required, but it's a handy leave. Lovely marker. Will it be under pressure? It certainly will.
140. James,
Game on in leg number 2 here.
70.
The business end of leg 2. Loves it upstairs for double top, but unfortunate to slip into the wrong bed.
Game shot the second leg. James Richardson. Third leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
17-dart hold to throw from Kevin Painter. Replied with an 18-dart hold for James Richardson.
41. 100.
I'm pretty sure in this match we will be having a break at some point after 10 legs. The length of format. Bringing the heat on stage is James Richardson, averaging just shy of 90. And KP not far behind.
82. 41. 98.
And a 2 treble visit here. And it'll be first to a finish. Drifts wide of the mark.
95.
Handy recovery. He's not on a finish, but pressure on here.
100.
And Painter will be looking for a handy 17 or 18 dart hold here. Pressure most certainly applied. How will Painter respond? He wants double 10. Great first start. His usual composure. And an accurate double 10.
Leg. Kevin Painter. Fourth leg, it's James to throw first. Game on.
Impressive darts from our challenger. The European belt on the line. The Undisputed Series here in Bristol.
100.
A belt that James Richardson was proud to win back in December 2020.
58.
A 9-5 victory over John O'Shea that night during lockdown.
58.
But the punters were most certainly back in force north of the border when he took on Robert Thornton in the Lion's Den and came out victorious. 9-7 victory in that match to set up the Kevin Painter clash tonight. And implications down the line on the winner of this one. The belt holder for European level will come into the Winmau World
85.
Open as the number 2 seed. So very important. More than money and belt prestige at stake here. December in mind
55.
for the Winmau World Open. Capped off in the men's at 256 players. First maximum perhaps.
140.
Almost. £10,000 to the winner at the Winmau World Open. 3,000 for the ladies.
94. Kevin, you require 123. $83. James, you require 134.
Yeah, couldn't finish after that first start, but a handy lead for tops. If he returns, 2 double tops perhaps.
55. Kevin, you require 40.
Two lovely markers, surely.
20. James, you require 79.
The second one perhaps a little blocker. 20 for tops. Loves it up there as we mentioned.
39. Kevin, you require 20.
Back comes Painter for the first break of the match perhaps. Nailed it on 80. Treble 20, double 10. He's got 3 clear darts at it. 1 left.
10. James, you require 40. Game shot in the 4th leg. James Richardson. 5th leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
And with 3 darts in hand, James Richardson takes out tops with 1. Level game after all that.
46.
A scrappy 22 darter, but we know both these class acts have gears to go through.
60.
Kevin Painter, of course, we mentioned world runner-up to Phil Taylor in the late heroics on the Circus Tavern stage. And a PDC major winner winning the Players' Championships up in the Donny Dome
58.
in 2011. Defeating Mark Webster in that final.
57.
13-9.
100. 140.
Painter certainly threatening the most of the 2 players on the 180 assault.
85.
Sure, the first one is just around the corner. Won't be in this leg, however, unless Richardson decides to have a pop.
65. 64. Kevin, you require 97.
He's took this out so many times throughout his career. Look to just set it up for tops.
77. James, you require
Back on 10s.
134.
James Richardson, 1-3-4, was taken out by Dan Reed in the semi-final
90.
stage of the
Kevin, you require 20.
Winmau Championship Tour.
15. James, you require 44.
Double drama in leg number 5 here. To snatch a leg he wasn't expecting. Back on tops.
24. Kevin, you require 5.
Both averaging 79 at the minute. Double 2.
No score.
And he's busted.
James, you require 20.
And of course a lover of double tops. Very familiar with double 10.
Finish on the 5th leg, James Richardson. 6th leg is James to throw first, game on.
2 legs in a row for our champion, our European belt holder.
$100.
Our 48-year-old from Rushton in Northamptonshire. First maximum for Painter.
140.
Unlucky again. We're still waiting for our first 180.
140.
Straight arrows once again from Richardson.
140.
Kevin Painter, of course, originally from March in Cambridgeshire, now residing in the rugby area.
140. 60. James, you require 121.
Quality leg on throw here from Ruthless.
83. Kevin, you require 161.
Treble 17 for the bullseye required. Bullseye required for a 161.
119. James, you require 38.
Double 12.
26. Kevin, you require 42.
So again, a strange leg on finishing. Double 16 required.
Game shot on the 6th leg, Kevin Painter. 7th leg is Kevin to throw first, game on.
A 14 dart breaker throw there from Painter. And we're locked level at 3-all. A break after 10 legs, remember.
96.
Very difficult to call a winner at this stage.
100.
Richardson himself, very familiar with the Ali Pali stage. Last 16 at the World Championships in 2018. And also
42.
last 16 in the European Championships. Last 16 in 2018 it was.
83.
First won his tour card in 2011. Did James.
135.
Both averages creeping back up again in the 80s. Leaves the big fish when he comes back.
$55. Kevin, you require 170.
The Undisputed series. Will it see a 170? Not on this occasion. Very unlucky.
135.
And a great visit all the same. Landed double 16 confidently in the last leg. He'll have another pop at it in a moment.
100. Kevin, you require 35.
Double 16 for 2 consecutive legs of his own.
3 scored. James, you require 105.
And if you were in running on legs over the last
95.
few,
Kevin, you require 32.
they're not going to the rightful owner on the scoring department.
Game shot on the 7th leg. Kevin Painter.
Does on
8th
this
leg is
occasion.
James to throw first. Game on.
A 19 dart hole to throw. Has the advantage again. The lead is toed and froed throughout. We know that James
100.
Richardson won't give in. Painter, how will he front run from here?
45.
James supported in the crowd, surprised by his son, Joshua Richardson. Fine young player, England
45.
international himself. His wife Carolyn and Will Adamson, his main sponsor, who has the Clevedon Arms.
55.
He travelled up to Scotland with him in his recent belt match against the Thorn, Robert Thornton.
95. 60.
Could have done with a treble there. Painter will look to capitalise. With a 2 treble visit, there's one of them.
100.
It's still advantage Richardson here in leg number 8. 12 darts thrown, 186 going. Be looking to tidy it up in 6 darts from here.
77.
An unlucky deflection. You will get a shot at 109.
60. James, you require 109.
Would expect 6 from here. However, Painter more than capable of taking out a 156.
29. Kevin, you require 156. 140. James,
Great
you
pressure.
require 80.
After a blob from Richardson. Double top, double top. Beautiful marker to go underneath.
Game
He does it, he goes
leg.
alongside of it.
James Richardson. 9th leg is Kevin to throw first. Game on.
21 dart hold of throw. We're back level, everybody. A tense European belt.
85.
We've had 2 warriors earlier on slugging it out in Ryan Palmer and Mitch Davis. With these 2 gladiators of the hockey.
83.
Both players not giving an inch.
96. 140. 60.
6 140s from Kevin Painter and 4 for James Richardson. Still waiting our first max.
81. 46.
So an opportunity for a break here. And a first break since leg number 5 for James Richardson.
85. 60. James, you require 112.
Unable to finish, so back comes Painter for 154.
72. Kevin, you
Tidies
require
up nicely.
154. 60. James, you require 40.
He had 2 double tops in the last leg. He only needs 1 this time round. Plan B, double 10.
As game shot the 9th leg.
Plan P
James
executed.
Richardson. 10th leg, it's James to throw first. Game on.
Last game before the break, before the interval.
100.
Will we go in level or will there be breathing space? And a race to 10. Cracking match so far.
52.
The Undisputed Series.
95.
Showpiece match, the European title match.
99. 100.
Talk that last start in, did James Richardson. After 2 singles, he knows how important that treble was.
96.
A good visit also from KP. Found the cover well.
174.
Superb 3 treble visit there to leave 32 after 12.
100. James, you require 32.
The champion, is he turning the screw, wants 32.
16. Kevin, you require 154.
And Painter, when he seems to be getting chances over the last few legs, have been 156, 154 and 154 again. Very good attempt.
138. James
Richardson back.
16.
Both on 16, but first pop goes Richardson.
Takes
the leg.
James Richardson.
6-4 to Richardson on the break.
10 legs are played. The players will be covering a quick 5-minute interval. We'll be back with live darts very soon. Thank you.
Well, we take a breather after that. Opening session of darts here on the ADC Undisputed Series. And during this quick interval, we'll take you to an earlier conversation that I had with our champion, James Richardson. James Richardson, European champion. What a nice feeling that must be.
Absolutely brilliant feeling coming into tonight, defending my title for the 3rd time, well, 2nd time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight, Cal.
You said after the first one, come and get it. You went into the Lions Den up in Scotland. What was your emotions and feelings on the back of that win?
Well, that was an experience and a half. I say there was only me, Carolyn, and my manager Will, and then you got all the Scottish supporting Robert. If you can play in that, you can play anywhere, because that crowd was electric for Robert, and I had, well, just Carolyn and Will. But we come away victorious and show me metal up in Scotland, so we're going to do it again tonight.
Yes, excellent result on that one. And your experience so far with the ADC Championship Tour, you made event number 3 and 4. What was your immediate thoughts on how the tour was going?
Well, that was the first event in Bristol. I turned up and I thought, wow, what a setup this is, you know, and I want some more of this. And 2 semi-finals, Saturday and Sunday. Now we go back to Bristol in end of September, then to Manchester to Bristol. So yeah, I'm going to have a go at this. You know, I really think this is going to go places.
And tonight's challenger, Kevin Painter, any experiences in the past?
We played a few times on the Pro Tour. I think, yeah, we played in local comps as well. It's going to be a good game. Kev's a good player, obviously. You know, you've got to look at his CV. It just says it all. So I've got to be on my game and just do what I do, and that's it.
Well, the very best of luck for you tonight, James.
Thank you very much, Cal. Cheers.
Welcome back, everybody. Our European champion is back on stage, having a few visits to the board. A fist pump from Will Adamson, his manager. And for Kevin Painter, 6-4 down. He's still very much in this one. He has all the experience to come back. It's going to be a fascinating second half of the match. Who is your money on at home? Is Ruthless Richardson going to defend? Or is the artist going to win the belt for the first time? We're about to find out. And just a quick mention to the upcoming Winmar World Open that starts the 1st to the 5th of December. The Pakefield Holiday Village in Suffolk. £40,000 prize fund, £10,000 to the men's winner, capped off at 256 players, and in the women's event, capped off at 64. £3,000 to the ladies' winner in that one. A cracking deal for the weekend, so please check our website out for the details on that. There it is on screen, the uk.dartcircuit.com. All the information's there. Enjoy the weekend down in Suffolk. Plenty bang for your buck. 3 round-robin matches guaranteed. And then if you're not able to qualify for the round of 64 where the seeds come in, then there will be the plate tournament on the Saturday to get involved in. But back to the current action. The Undisputed Series. The Patchway Labour Club here in Bristol. The punters having a great time this evening, as we mentioned. Darren Davies, Chris Hartree opened things up. Sally Smith against Chris Savary. Ryan Palmer was our belt match earlier. The England Warriors belt, regional, stayed in the Lions' hands. And then we had Sam Cankett against Justin Hood. And we've still got Steve Brown against Mike Norton to come. All of these grudge matches, of course, will be coming up on the ADC Facebook and YouTube. They will be loaded up in the next day or two, so take a look out for them. There's some cracking matches earlier on. Leg 11 about to get underway. Very little to choose between the two players in the averages. 82.3 currently for James Richardson and 80.70 for our chaser and challenger, Kevin Painter.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, 11th leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
Best of luck to both players for the conclusion of this one. Simon Rimington, our MC, gets things underway.
135.
An aggressive, confident start from Kevin Painter.
$83.
Having taken the last 3 legs, James Richardson, you wonder if the breaks came at the wrong time and the right time
96.
for our challenger. But we go all the way from here.
140.
Great reply to the 135 from Painter early in the leg. Best of 19, or will we require overtime, baby? Soon find out.
140.
9 darts gone, 138 remain. Out of the traps quick again.
60. James, you require 138.
He's at his best, he says, when he's like a bulldog chewing a wasp. And he's again looking for a big check out. Double 9 for a 138.
129.
Great
Kevin, you
attempt.
require 140.
Looking to just set things up with tops here.
80. James, you require 9.
So for a possible breaker throw early in this one, 12 darts thrown. He wants double 4 for 14. 15 darts will do.
Game
Gets it.
11th flag, James Richardson. 12th flag is James to throw first. Game on.
And after a breaker throw, the last thing you want to do is get away with 38.
84.
Just had Matt Jackson there say his goodbyes for the evening, being in attendance tonight. Top of the ADC
45.
National Order of Merit right now. Remember, 2 places at the top of that go get their ticket to Q School. James Richardson, of course, back-to-back semi-finals in event number 3 and 4 in Bristol on the
60.
Championship Tour. Lost out in both semis to Dan Reed. A real class act is Dan. We look forward to seeing him
100.
on the ADC Championship Tour, of course, which comes up on the 6th and 7th of August. And then back in Bristol for events 7 and 8 on the 24th and 25th. First maximum! Stunning 180 from Painter. They will never give up in this one.
Kevin, you require 132.
Opportunity for a break. He wants the bullseye. Will he go for it? He went for it.
101.
Opponent on a bogey. But felt that might have been a springboard
81. Kevin, you require
into getting back into this
31.
match. Double 8. It's been kind to him this side of the board.
Game shot the 12th flag, Kevin Painter.
Tis so again.
13th flag, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
And with a hold to throw here, there's only one leg in it again. Can Painter do what Richardson couldn't and hold after breaking?
131. 100.
James does a lot of work for Darts for Heroes.
100.
So if anyone's able to help that great cause, please check out the website for that.
40.
Second maximum.
180.
Painter turning the screw in this one. We said this would be a cracker and it would go down to the
85.
trenches.
Kevin, you require 90.
But here we are slugging it out. Time on his side. Richardson back on 2.76 after 9. An impressive leg again from Kevin Painter.
42. Kevin, you require 50. That's game shot the 13th flag. Kevin Painter. 14th flag is James to throw first. Game on.
Finds his range once again. And the 8 and 16 segment. What a game we've got on our hands.
140.
Both averages creeping towards the mid-80s.
125.
Quality opening 2 visits, 140, backed up with a 125.
135.
Back comes Painter. Third maximum of the match, and a first for James Richardson. Ruthless in that visit.
125. James, you require 56.
Potential 11 dart leg. Has he found the 7? Yes, he has. He wants tops.
16. Kevin, you require 141.
I was just about to say, what a way to level that would have been. A 141.
105.
Great setup.
James, you require 40.
Clutch moments here for the European belt. Double top. 2 10s.
Game
Finds
shot
it.
14th leg. James Richardson. 15th leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
A massively important 15 dart hole to throw. Experience shown there from both players. Painter asked all the questions to leave 36, but James Richardson was up to the task.
140.
Three of the last 4 legs, have been in 15 darts. The standard really hotting up here.
40.
The Bristol pressure cooker, the
50.
Patchway Labour Club, the Undisputed Series. Hope you're enjoying it at home as much as I am here. $100. 44. Kevin Painter, of course, semi-finalist at the World Seniors Championships. A cracking 4-0 victory along the way against Phil the Power Taylor. Revenge
60.
for 04 in what was one of the biggest market swings I've seen. Opened up around the 7-2, 4-1 mark.
108.
Third maximum for Painter. And it looks like 8-7 is coming right in. Yeah, 4-1 into about 11-10.
Kevin, you require 79.
Massive market swing it was. And the gamble was landed.
Game shot in the 15th leg. Kevin Painter.
As was the
16th
79
leg,
checkout
it's
from
James
Painter there.
to throw first. Game on.
8-7. 2 away still is Richardson, but Painter hot on his heels.
100.
Third consecutive 15 dart leg. It really is a shame that there's got to be a loser. Credit to both players how they've performed tonight.
$140.
The second highest tier on the ADC belt pyramid.
100.
Jared Cole, of course, our ADC global champion. And at national level, we've got David Davies, who's recently won his belt, the vacant belt against Robert Owen.
85.
Scott Marsh, the English champion, and Gary Stone, north of the border up in Scotland.
100.
Gary Stone, another player that's held on to his Scottish belt since opening belt night in December 2 years ago.
100. 125. James, you require 76. $36. Kevin, you require 117.
So So still an opportunity here for another 15 dart leg. He wants 17 for tops to do just that. Change to the top of the board this time.
97. James, you require 40.
Not as fruitful on that occasion. Back to Old Faithful tops and tens. Stretches for fives.
35.
Back comes Painter to the level.
20.
What drama we have here at the Patchway.
$10. James, you require 5.
For a 2-leg advantage and go one away. Big visit. Mile off, double one.
3. Kevin, you require 10.
And despite the experience we've got on the stage, this is what pressure can do to you. Moving closer.
5. James, you require 2.
2-5 an adjustment. And in what's been a mad leg, he needs the madhouse.
No score. Kevin, you require 5.
So much at stake in this match. Another huge visit from Kevin Painter. Double 2. To level
James
things
on
up.
the 16th leg.
He's done just that.
Kevin Painter. 17th leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Came on.
We highlighted we could be going to extra time. Overtime, baby. We're 2 holds away from doing just that.
140. $60.
2 legs in a row now for Painter. Momentum swings back to the challenger.
59. $60.
A couple of blockers there. Didn't fancy the switch to the 19s.
68.
Painter pulling away nicely despite one treble. The 140 in the opening visit of the leg, proving the difference
100.
as Richardson battles back.
$60.
Another leg where players will not give 2 jots about the averages.
5.
You feel it's a more important leg for Kevin Painter, who of course has got the advantage in this leg. He's got breathing space once again.
123.
And a splendid 1-2-3 visit.
$140. Kevin, you require 51.
Bit of pressure applied with a 140. Double 16 for the lead for the first time in a
James
while.
on the 17th leg. Kevin Painter.
Kevin
18th
Painter now
leg,
one away.
James to throw first. Came on.
A leg that James Richardson has to win, or the belt will be heading back to rugby.
58.
8-6 down to 9-8 up.
100.
And James Richardson hanging on.
77.
Needed a treble and found it.
$140.
Kevin Painter at 54 in great shape to withstand this kind of heat on the stage. and the total legs in the match so far. He looks like he could run a marathon. And he's wrestled the advantage away.
140.
And it looks like our champion will be relying on misses here from our challenger.
60. Kevin, you require 121.
121 going after 9 darts. Treble 17. Bullseye. Will he go for it for a 12 dart finish? Board management.
89.
So much at stake. He'll be back for 32 to lift the belt.
60. Kevin, you require 32.
So close, Kevin Painter. On the wire.
As King, Sean.
Finds it.
And the man,
Lovely adjustment.
European title belt holder, the artist, Kevin Painter.
And Simon Ringington calls our new champion. 10-8 victory over James Richardson. We're sorry to see James Richardson go in terms of being the European champion.
Your former champion, ruthless James Richardson.
He's been an absolute credit being the belt holder for so long, but it's Kevin Painter's night. 8-6 down to win 10-8.
Belt holder, Kevin Painter.
And what a belt it is to win. We look forward to the first defence for Kevin Painter upcoming. Photographs for social media. A real classy belt. And what a performance that was. I feel for James Richardson, 8-6 up. Just ran out of steam in the end, but Kevin Painter pounced. Real class act is Kevin Painter, and he'll be a great champion moving forward. We'd like to thank you very much for tonight. Everybody back home watching on Facebook and YouTube. And remember to check out the matches that are not live tonight. They'll be up in the next day or two. Thank you for being with us. Our new champion, Kevin Painter. And of course, the England Warriors regional belt went to Ryan Palmer. Congratulations to him. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you real soon at the ADC Undisputed Series.